Hello. How is everything sounding and looking? I just streamed last night, so everything should be fine. But I don't trust Twitch, and I don't trust OBS to keep my settings. Speaking of Twitch, for those of you on the Twitch side of things, I have a new command that you guys can take advantage of. If I ever go off screen, you can use this. Did it play? I don't know if it... Oh, I have to click redeem.
Where are you? I'm over here.
It's echoing? Why? I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. Thank you for the birthday wishes. You guys are the best. I'm very excited to be here with you tonight. Is it echoing for everybody? Or just Tiffany? Is it a Tiffany problem or a me problem? Trying to diagnose here. Look at my little curl. She's so fancy. The rest of this flat part is not doing what it's supposed to do, but the little curl at the bottom, I'm very proud of her. Not getting an echo. Okay, Tiffany, I don't know. It's fine now. Okay, yay. I love it. Turning it off, turning back on again. Love it when that works. Thank you, Linry. Okay, Linry, you wanted to roast me about my favorite character. Please feel free, because I want to know how you could hate the most perfect little anime boy that ever did exist. Hi, Spadazzle. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Hi, Cappy. You want Kim say hi? Come say hi to the people. Yeah, I'm cappuccino. Oh. Your niece thinks your mom turned 21 on her birthday last. Well, oh wait, how old is your niece? Should you add My Hero Academia to your list? That depends. Are you already an anime fan? We need some good butt pats before we get started here. He is angry, Linry. He's very angry, but he's also baby boy. She thinks numbers end at 20. Okay, yes, young enough to think 21 is old. Bless her heart. Put your face on camera. Go say hi. Oh, that's a good... There we go. You're entering your anime era newbie. Yeah. If you because I don't recommend My Hero Academia to people who are not already anime fans, because it's a shonen anime. It's like action, you know, battle, kind of ridiculous, over explaining a lot of things anime, which is normal for an anime. But yeah, because I tried to introduce it to someone who was not already an anime fan once before, and they were like, I don't know what's happening and I don't like it. And I was like, that's fair. You have to already kind of know what to expect with anime. So yes, if you're already into anime, you should be watching My Hero Academia. It's so good, I think. I love the characters. I don't know if you'll love them on a first watch, not gonna lie. I mean, you'll like them, but I've rewatched the series. I'm on my 3rd rewatch, I think, so I'm a big fan. High schoolers fighting each other and taking a 15-minute break in combat to talk to each other and explain what just happened. Yeah, you know. And using the power of friendship to kill God. As you do in all anime. There's a few things I wish I could change about the show if I had the power. I would not make the entire series take place over the course of a single school year. That's too many traumatic events in a single school year, I would know. Oh my god, Krista, hi! Let's see. Linnery and Selena were talking about One Piece earlier, and I thought it had 1,000 episodes and my mouth was on the floor. I'm never gonna watch One Piece, the original, because it's too much. But from what I've heard, I think it might be Netflix is coming out with a show called The One Piece, which is going to condense it. It's not, I don't think it's a live action. They already did a live action. I think it is going to be an animated one, and they're just gonna more treats. Okay. Back to the dog cam. Oh boys. Oh boys. Yeah. Come tell the people about your butt. So I spent my birthday morning in the vet's office with him, with this one. Unfortunately, he is gonna have to get surgery again, so we're gonna deal with that. But I mean, overall, he's okay. He just needs a drain put in his butt, basically, which is so gross. No, Allie, I appreciate that, because giving them a treat while I'm got wet nails is always it's always a pain. But yeah, for One Piece, I might try to watch that show. I might I don't know, see if I can find like a synopsis of some sort. I don't know if I'll ever watch it. Same with like Naruto. I just don't think I'm ever gonna get into that. So I struggle to talk about anime because I love anime, but only a few shows. I rewatch the same shows over and over again. I'm not a big like try something new person. I tried Death Note and I couldn't get into it. I see why people like it though. It just wasn't for me. You tried to start episode 1 on One Piece and was like, oh no, can I really do this? I have so many episodes. Yeah, it's, you look at the road and it's so long in front of you and you're like, But yeah, you know, let me know if you try My Hero Academia. Let me know what you think. I think next time we have a non-official movie night, so I think we're gonna have a movie night this Friday, so maybe next Friday, Good Friday, I think that is. I would like to show my favorite of the 4 My Hero Academia movies in the Discord. I think that'd be fun. I swatched my PPU I got from last month, which is Cracked Rusty McRobe. It is gorgeous. I really, really like this, so very happy with that. But someone on stream, in Linry's stream, wanted to see my Peely journal, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to look at that. Oh, wait, hang on, I'm missing things. You rewatch a lot of anime because I love the music. I wanted to play the My Hero Academia like soundtrack for this stream, but then I was like, I want my video to be available and not get copyright struck, so I'm not gonna risk it. But yeah, I've got my little cabochon ready to go. Might as well put that out. You pull out a chip and you eat it. Most anime. Wait, what? I don't know. Linry, I'm so sorry. I don't know what you're referencing there. Oh, no, we don't need cheap viewers. I only like expensive viewers. Hang on, let me get rid of this. Boop, boop, boop. Am I not in my own mod view? Come on. What is this? What is this nonsense? I want to... Bam. There we go. Okay, anyway. Anime music's amazing. Best... I've been voting on Crunchyroll for, like, Anime of the Year and stuff, and one of the categories is, like, Best Opening and Best Opening Song and all that. And I voted Dan to Dan for both of those, because if you haven't watched the opening of Dan to Dan, it's so good. Aw, thank you. Yeah, get rid of those bots, or people trying to sell bots, or whatever those are. We don't need them here. There we go. Capuchon. And then I take a little swatch to add to my journal as well. Put some top coat on it. And you have a perfect little polished swatch. Because for a while there, I was just painting it right onto the paper, but it bleeds through and it doesn't actually like show up that nicely. So now I do this. So yeah, this is how I flatten the peelies in the back of the journal. I keep some of my stamping plates on top. But yeah, this is my peely journal. I do need to update it. So here's... Oh my god, there's too much stuff on my desk. Okay, anyway, here's February's. And March's, because I fell off the Mojo train. So I did February and March. I didn't really do much nail art in March, so I just put them on the end here. And then I need to set up for April's here for the cover page and stuff. But yeah, let me go backwards a little bit. We can look at this here. Oh no. Ooh. I didn't let the glue dry all the way. But yeah, my peely journal. It's kind of like a scrapbook of... Yes, these are my peelies. I popped them off my nail and I put them in here. Here's my Black Friday haul. It's a nice little... It's a scrapbook. This is my second one too. My first peely journal I almost filled up. There wasn't quite enough room left at the end to do a whole nother year, so I decided to just go ahead and like end it at the end of 2023. Here's the Holotago Birthstone collection. I was like, these take up so much room. I wanted to make it look like a little calendar, but then I got lazy, so it's you know, calendar-ish. But yeah, isn't it cute? Yeah, me and Linry are of the same mind. Chaotic, messy desks. That's how you know we're an artist. Look at my June. It's so cute. And you can see when I have lazy months, when I don't want to do much, I just like tack it on at the end. But yeah, this is how I keep my nail art. In case you ever wondered why I always use peel off base coat, it's because I want them in my peely journal. Here's the nails I did for my birthday last year. It was for Steph's birthday, but I did fan art of Zuko, Prince Zuko. See, I like the grumpy guy who like opens up and becomes nice later on. It's just a trope I like, I guess. So that's why Bakugo fits into that. I'm very proud of my little peely journal. I think it's very cute. So anytime y'all want to see it, just ask me. I'll pull it out. Some people are very grossed out by it, but those people are weird, so they can deal with it. Alright, I'm gonna put my new stamping plates in my pencil pouch. And see, this is what sits on top along with my CADs. And that makes it nice and heavy so it flattens those peelies. Huh. Anyway. Moving on. Let me show you guys. I saved some inspo so you can see like kind of what I'm thinking for these nails. Where is Chrome? I think that should be the right one. Yeah. So I want to do something kind of similar to this. But I do have one little twist. I am experimenting with water slide decals. So I've made a bunch of little decals to try out. I tested this earlier today, during Linry's stream actually. Exactly. I'm gonna go get my everything bagel seasoning and we're gonna make this amazing. Linry, that was so cool. But yeah, so I'm gonna try with some water slide decals. I just ordered some paper from Amazon. It scared me though, because it came with the instructions and step 2 says to spray an even coat of the acrylic spray. I was like, what acrylic spray? It didn't come with it and it didn't tell me. Granted, I probably should have read more carefully. Maybe it did say, but it didn't make it obvious enough that I was supposed to buy an additional spray, but it worked okay without it, so. How long did that take you, Linry? Glue individual spice pieces to your nail. So impressive. You are a true artist. Let me just cut out my little decals. I printed a bunch because I wasn't sure, you know, if I mess up or maybe I don't like one as much. We'll see how it comes out. 2 hours. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's dedication. Thank you. Thank you for your dedication to the cause. So I think these came out so cute. I hope they transfer to the nail okay. Oh, helps if you can see them, huh? And let me get desk cam. Let me get my zoom set up here. There we go. Look at my little, it's so cute. Aww. See, I think I want to put this one on my thumb, although it's actually a little short, but we'll make it work. Look at all my little Bakugo. Oh, he's so cute. Little tiny images. There we go. So yeah, lots of options. In fact, I saved a bunch of pictures for inspo to make any counter arguments, to be like, oh, he's so mean, he's so awful. Yes, he's gremlin. He's a gremlin. Look at him. How can you not love the gremlin? Ruby, thank you for the follow, but he's also baby boy. Look at this is the cutest character. And it's freaking awesome. I love his power. I think that's cool. But yeah, gremlin energy. That's what I like. Look at that. Absolute gremlin. You did a spray? 2 thin coats. Wait. A spray for what? Hang on. I'm missing out on something. Anyway. Let's see. If the water slide decals don't work, I will try freehand. I'd rather not. I'd rather not if I can help it. But yeah, if these decals work out nicely, I might start doing a lot more fan nail art. Because I hate trying to freehand something and then I feel like I'm not doing it justice, especially if it's something I really like. So the decals might solve that problem. There we go, squeaky clean. Oh, so you did get a spray for the decals? I tested it earlier and it seemed to work without the spray. So I don't know if the spray would make things better, but it did seem to work okay without it. Now earlier I did a little experiment of, I did a black and white image like these, and then I tried to basically reverse stamp it, like color it in, and it worked, but it made it wrinkly. So I'm trying to figure out like, what do I want to do with that? Because that would be super cool. Could do all sorts of crazy creative stuff if you can color in decal like with anything you want. But I'll keep you guys updated if I figure out a way to do it without making it all wrinkly. Alrighty. I got my peel off base coat on. I have a hair hanging off my pinky. The essential part of the Danny. There should always be an animal hair somewhere on your nails. Or cotton hair, or you hair. Any hair will do. Store-bought is fine. It's like breaking off instead of pulling off. What the heck? Get off my nail. Whose is this? I think this is a cotton hair. Get out of here. Okay. Well, it's part of me now. There we go. I think I got it. You like putting them face down on a stamper head and barely wetting the backs. Oh, you know what? Let me try that, because what I did earlier, I have this little cup of water and I let it, in fact, you can see them in there. I just let it sit on the top until it, the paper fell off on its own. And then I picked it up with a stamper like I would a water marble. But yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that. Let's see. Let me pick out my least favorite of these Bakugos. They're all my favorite, but I think let's experiment with this one and see how that goes. So yeah, you just put it on the stamper like that, and then I guess I'll take a Q-tip and what, you just kind of like, am I doing it right? Just kind of rubbing the water on there. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's looking good so far. I'm gonna try to do the edges really good. Am I doing it? And then I guess you just lift it off with some tweezers. Oh, nope. He didn't want to come off. So let me do, oops, a little bit more water. This might be too wet. I don't know. Oh. Oh. Hello. Oh my gosh. I have tweezer. Look. Dude. Okay. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute and like really dry. And let's try coloring it in and see if it can work like reverse stamping, because like that's pretty darn good. The only thing I don't like about the decals is they, you know, they're kind of obviously decals. You know what I mean? Like it's, maybe it's just my printer's not that great, but like, you know, it's kind of pixely and stuff. So that's why I thought maybe if we can color it in. I don't know. I'm so excited about the possibilities. There's so many things we could do. Okay. Move my little babies out of the way. You chill there. That's awesome. I love that. While we're waiting, you can trim it up while the back is still on it. Oh, like while the paper is still on it? I probably should have done that. Whoops. That's okay. I'll figure it out. Good point. I want to show you guys how cute some of the kids that I used to teach. I'm gonna mute my phone because somebody's trying to talk to me. At my previous school, where my husband still works, made me a little card. Look how cute. We've got a neuron. We've got what I think is some sort of muscle cell or a celiate. I'm not really sure what that is. I don't know who these are, these little things, but they're cute. Voltex maybe? I don't know. Looks like a paramecium of some sort. And then, I don't know if you guys ever watched them, but this is the Amoeba Sisters. They're amazing. I met them in person. I was so excited. They're YouTubers who teach intro biology. It's adorable. I have this saying when I'm teaching them about proteins, because your DNA codes for proteins, which then of course codes, like, that's what makes you you. And so I always tell them, you are not you. You are your proteins, to try and get them to remember that DNA codes for proteins. So they put that little saying in here for me. Oh. But yeah, isn't this like so sweet? I haven't seen these kids in months, and they made me this little card. Like, so sweet. There's like, I love teaching online. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna do this forever. But it is much easier to like build that relationship and stuff with people in person, and I do miss that a little bit. It was very sweet. So it was nice. But yeah, I had a great birthday. Thanks to all you people hanging out with me, those kids making me that sweet little card. Isn't that adorable? It's so cute. Yeah. The only bad thing was going to the cancer vet and getting some not unexpected news. Like, I figured that Raver was going to need another surgery, but just kind of disappointing news. It's going to be expensive. Let's be real. But it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like, we have spent a ridiculous amount of money on this dog's butt. I'm hoping it's the last one. But yeah, so just kind of a weird thing. Right? He needs to get a job. He's 13 now. He can start working. He can get a hardship license and get out there. But they did drain him. Sorry, this is gross. Warning. And I thought they he finished at the vet's office. I didn't realize till I brought him home that he was still leaking. So in between reacting to people's manis on Instagram for my birthday collab, I was cleaning up butt discharge. So it's been a weird day. What can you expect though? When you turn 34, it's, on a random Thursday. That's just how it be sometimes. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. It really do. But yeah, out of curiosity, how many of you guys would actually show up to an off-brand movie night and watch My Hero Academia movies with me? Alright, peel off bases dry. So I'm gonna go in with some sticky base. Because I like that double protection as much as possible. Yeah, it was a gross day. That's okay. I love him. And when you love something, you clean up their butt discharge. No questions asked. Besides Bakugo, I honestly like all of the characters, even Mineta, the little perverted one with the purple balls for hair. He's great too. He's terrible, but I think he's funny. And he kind of gets better, later on. But for those of you who have seen it, who's your favorite character? Tell me all about him. Because I love all the characters. Just like my little gremlin the most. Because Bakugo is me. Like, if I was born with superpowers to explode things, that's how I'd turn out too. Because my natural state is just wanting to fight everybody. Just wanting to cause a stir. Be mischief. But also he's such a good boy. He goes to bed at 8:30. He's like one of the top ranking students because he studies so hard. Like he's not a bad boy. He's just angry. And I feel that. That was me as a teenager. I'd say chaotic good. I mean, he wants to be a hero and help people. So yeah, chaotic, angry, good. You really need to watch My Hero again. You barely remember anything. You'll watch if you... I'll watch him with you if you want. Oh, the frog girl, Sue. She's so cute. She's like one of the cutest characters. Hang on, we're gonna look up while the base coat dries. Sue. Let me pull up some pictures so everyone knows, like, you're like the frog girl? Yes. The frog girl. She's so cute. Oops. That's what I want. Look how Sue. And she's like OP. She's like really, her powers are really strong. Her powers are frog. She can do frog. But like it's really handy. Let's see. What is Moji? I think that's how you spell his name. This is another... Nope, that's apparently a food of some sort. How do you... That's the problem, is like I don't know how to spell these characters' names. Yes, another stream, my birthday. This is the official stream. Last night's stream was a secret stream. I don't know if you noticed, but I did not publish the VODs or anything like that. I'm trying to remember how to... I don't know how to... My Hero Academia. How do you spell your name? Yeah, this guy. Let me get better pictures. Surely there's better pictures. Anyway, this is the picture I'm gonna go with. Oh, Shoji. I was missing the H. This guy looks super scary. The most gentlemanly gentleman that ever gentlemaned. He's so good. The character designs are adorable. Yeah, the character designs are really cool. Now there are some dumb character designs, like especially background characters. There's this dude that just has a spray bottle for a head, and it's like, how do you live your life? But that's okay. The main cast has some great character designs. Who else is a really great character? Oh, Kirishima. Right. I have to keep adding My Hero Academia at the end because I know I'm butchering the spelling of these character names. And then I get like all fan art because I misspelled it so terribly. But yeah, let me see if I can find a good picture of him. Here he is. He's also a gentlemanly gentleman. This is such a good boy. Such like genuinely good people as characters. So I don't know. If y'all ever want to watch it and you're like, I don't want to watch this by myself, just message me and I'll be like, yeah. Chris, right? I wasn't randomly opening comics and seeing inappropriate images. That didn't happen. That was wild. Going through my old comics, I had no memory of that. Okay. Let's get started. Let me pull my inspo back up to remember the order. So I want to do his little grenade gauntlet on this finger. So I'm going to use chameleon coats. Then the middle finger, I wanted to put a decal. So I think I'm going to paint it. I pulled out, what is this called? Milky White Shimmer. Because I think that'll help the decal show up the best. Oops. There we go. My pathetic little short pointer finger. Oh, time for more treats. I think this is one of the most underrated multi-chromes that they've ever made. I agree. I love this one. I use this one all the time. Oh, boys. Oops. There we go. Happy. Happy Raver. Oh, they just went outside? Well, Krista wants to give them a cookie. Come get a cookie. Okay, I promise when they come back in, we'll get them their cookies. They're doing their business right now. All right, so yeah, I think middle finger, we'll do Milky White Shimmer. Because I'd love for one of the colored decals to show up, but just in case it doesn't, I think a white background will work for any of them. Maybe I should put a... Maybe I should have put down a... What am I trying to say? A colored base. Blurring base. That's okay. We'll just build it up. And then... For this finger, I want to do his X that he has on his suit. And I was like, I'm not going to freehand that. So I found this stamp that I think will work really nicely. So I just need to leave room for the orange. So we'll do that as the background. So we're going to do I'm Rover It. Because in the early seasons, it's definitely like orange. And in the later seasons, it really looks more red. So I kind of... I think a reddish orange like this will work nicely. And then for the pinky and maybe the thumb, I was thinking about doing a decal on the thumb as well, but maybe I want to do this one. This is from Geeky Bees, and she does a lot of fandom-based polishes. So this one's called Vicious Explosions, which is based on Bakugo. See, it's got his colors. The orange and the green. It's really fun. I don't think Geeky Bees is one of the ones that will be at PBE. I'd love to meet her someday. She makes some really fun fandom polishes. You know what? I like that. I am going to put it on my thumb. It's too pretty to just have on the pinky, so we'll put it on the thumb as well. Yeah, so it's either Bakugo or Taco Bell theme. I'm gonna be honest, Taco Bell's never made me sick. I don't know. I saw a funny meme about it. It was like, if you approach with like a pure heart and good intentions, approach the Taco Bell, then it knows that it knows you mean no harm and it won't hurt you. PBE plan is still on. I haven't bought my ticket, but I'm more than likely going. And yeah, I'll probably publish my itinerary in the Discord or something a little closer to for like meetups and stuff like that. Hello, Melissa. Thanks for being here. Oh, it's never made you sick either? That's good. Yeah, you're pure of heart. Witchy, you too? Look at all these pure people. Lacrodactyl, if I find it again, I'm sure I saved it on my Pinterest meme board. Which besides fan art is probably one of my biggest pin boards. I love the memes. Let me see. The problem is I doubt my meme board is appropriate to show on stream because I just save anything that makes me laugh. But I'll show some of my more recent ones because it makes me happy and it's my birthday. I can show memes if I want to. Like this one. Taco Bell beard? That would be amazing. The boys are back? Okay. The boys are back in town. Come here. Cookie time. This is from Krista. Say thank you. Oh, good boy. Where's your brother? Oh, Cappy. Come say thank you. Is that dirt on your mouth? Are you eating dirt? He's eating dirt. Did y'all see that? Look at nasty. Nasty dogs. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I hit a pre-snack. Dirt. This should be a new... You know what? I should pull up my Pinterest stream... my Pinterest meme board during stream more often, because, like, I don't know. I don't have any... I never share these. I just keep them to myself. This is a great activity to do while we wait for layers of polish to dry. I know, I love my fluffy butt boys. If you're gonna be a pet of mine, you have to have a fabulous tail. All of my pets have beautiful tails. Just so much random stuff. Like, who's this for? It's for me. I don't always tell you what, but when I do, I tell you what. It's so stupid. But it brings me joy. It brings me joy. Anyway, back to polish. Chameleon Coat is one of those polishes where on first coat you're like, oh my god, this is gonna be a 5 coater, and then the second coat you're like, oh, excuse me. Just goes on so nicely. God, it's pretty. I wish multi-chromes weren't so naturally streaky, and I know I could sponge it on, but no, we're not doing that. I'ma tell you what. That's right. Abby, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Now, Milky White Shimmer, probably we should do 3 coats, which is a little annoying, but is what it is. Although we're gonna put a decal over it. I don't know, what do you guys think? I don't know how important it is that we cover the nail, because decal will cover most of that. Because I know with 3 coats, and especially with my coats, because I like thick coats of polish, that can sometimes mess up the nail art, because then it just like doesn't dry. Yeah, the decal will cover it anyway, so yeah, maybe just 2 coats. Alright. Sounds good to me. I was thinking we might need 3 coats of Vicious Explosions, but actually, that looks pretty good. It is a very fall color scheme, isn't it? Pretty. Pretty colors for a pretty boy. It helps that he's blonde. I love blondies. And it helps that he has spiky hair. I always seem to like the spiky haired characters. There's something about them. This is from, like I said, Geeky Bees. If you haven't bought from Geeky Bees, so far as I know, it's all good. I hesitate to endorse any brand where I don't know the owner personally, but don't think there's any issues, and I love her polishes. She makes some really fun polishes. You've been feeling the fall colors this spring? Yeah, I'm just like kind of, I don't know. I want those earth tones. You're wearing brown with a shimmer right now? I love that. Like, I just want to feel, I want cottage core, but not the like pastel side of it. You know, I want the hobbit core, not cottage core, hobbit core. I want a mound with a beautiful wooden door in it and those colors. Yeah, exactly. We're all gonna live. We're gonna end up living in hobbit holes anyway. We might as well embrace the color scheme. As soon as you like a brand, the maker will be like, "Let's do a racism." Exactly. So I'm like very hesitant to endorse anybody, but I do. Oops, let me get on camera. I do like Geeky Bees. I whisper that so the universe doesn't hear me. I like the way you worded that. Let's do a race. No. Okay, let's take a look at our decal and see. Just play around with it. See what we can do with it. Can you see him? Yep, he is. Because I don't know. I want to see if this is a possibility. So, Butter Me Up from Hollow Taco, I think, is pretty much his exact hair color. So we'll start with that. Let's see. You're so curious what will happen with the tariff situation. Yeah, I saw brands post about it, but I didn't read it because I was like, I don't even want to know. Yeah, a lot of polish ingredients come from China, so probably the price of all of them will go up. Okay, I'm gonna scoot him down. Nope, I can't get the camera to come any further. Okay, he's gonna be at the bottom of the screen because I need him close to my face. Oh yeah, happening with PBE, yeah. You're changing your mani again? Yes. A mani a day keeps the depression away. You're gonna see a drag Golden Girls show? That sounds like so much fun. Yeah, gold and bronze. Embrace that hobbit. Embrace that old lady core. I hope PBE makes them a ton of money and that they're gonna be okay. Because, you know, I want small businesses to do well if they deserve it. Oh, he's so small. I don't know. But so far, this is going on way better than my first attempt. I think my first attempt just had too much water left over, but as for staying in the lines, this is gonna be tough. Ooh, get that hair spike. There we go. Okay. Hey, that worked. That worked all right. That worked pretty good. Let's see, for his little cross, I have Hollow Taco's Oh My Gourd. I don't know why I keep using this. It's a really good color. It's just a bad polish. You just broke your pinky nail? No! I'm so sorry. No, okay. Here's the rule. If you break your pinky or your thumb, or at least these are the rules I live by, I don't take down the rest of them. Admittedly, I should probably take mine down because the pointer finger is awkwardly short. Why isn't it focusing? Focus. Focus. Anyway, but yeah, when I break my pinky or my thumbnail, we move on. But if I ever break the middle two, everything goes, time to pull out, exactly, time to pull out the cat clippers. You've given up trying to keep your nails long, they just keep breaking. Yeah, mine, I do the best I can, but like this is probably the safest length and longest I could keep them, but I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep flying to the sun and just learn my lesson over and over again. You've been into short nails, your winter nails were longer, your team chopped them off. Admittedly, it is easier to live your life, to live a full life when you have short nails. Y'all, I'm so excited. If this works, I don't know, I feel like it's gonna open up a lot of cool possibilities. Won't focus. Focus! Focus! There we go. I've discovered fun things. Okay, on my pinky, while I have this orange out, I want to do his fin thing. Let me see if I can find. Do we have a good picture of the fin? This one. His head fin thing. I don't know what they are. You try to grow them out. There's so much traveling. They're always, yeah, traveling is, oh yeah. Grabbing luggage is a dangerous thing. Moving things, doing any sort of project. No long nails. It just doesn't work. But yeah, because this orange is so crappy, I think I'm gonna go in with white first. Let's see how that works. So focus, focus, focus. Please focus. You hate length on you. Once they get past a decent swatching length, you'll chop them short again. Some people, I do think look better with short nails, and that's awesome. I think it is a gift to look good with short nails. I won't it. I'm just gonna take off the autofocus and we're just gonna do this manually. I feel like I don't look good with short nails, and that makes me sad because they are short so often because I break them at least twice a year. But you know, it is what it is. Oof, these are not spiky enough. They need to be sharp. I want sharp edges. See if we can maybe kind of pull on the tips a little, get more of a sharp. Ooh, too long, too long. Little bit more down on this one. Aha! It's a good shape. Learning to love your shorties, but you do love that's, yeah. It takes me a good week of mourning after I break my nails and have to cut them short before I start doing nail art again because I'm just so sad about it. But then I'm like, I can still make good nail art on short nails. Anyone can. It's not a big deal. It just makes me sad. You did a chop a couple days ago because your middle fingernail broke. Yep, that's an important one. If that one breaks, or the ring finger, it must be done. You have short nail beds, so you don't think you look good with short. Yeah, I think nail bed length makes a huge difference. I'll give you that. My nail bed length is decent. You know, there are people who have like ridiculously long nail beds, and then they can have super short free edges, but it still like has the same effect as long nails, and it's like, who are you? How did you get those jeans? Give them to me. Then paint them off-white and they can be a funky teeth manicure. Okay, that would be funny. Alright. Oh, while I have the white, let me paint his tiny little eyes. I'm gonna do this off camera because I need to put it like right up in my face. It's so small. It's so small. I can barely see where it is on the decal. Let me see how... Oh! Hey, you know what? I actually did okay. If he's a little funky, he's a little funky. It's all good. For his skin color... I guess I'll do see y'all later chai. That's a little dark. Thank you, Witchy. That was was intense. Trying to paint. I need a better detail brush. I've used this same brush for years and it's all frayed. Like it's really, I need a brush that literally has like 2 bristles on it. You know what I mean? So if y'all have any recommendations, let me know. But yeah, I think I'll do see y'all later chai with like maybe a drop of white mixed in just to lighten it a little bit, because he's pretty pale as most anime characters are. But I'm gonna let the eyes dry first and come back to that. And then I don't know if I need to go in, come on, focus, if I need to go in and paint his suit, like back it up in black. I'm afraid the too much might ruin it. So we'll see how he looks after the skin. Get a stick, duct tape, and pluck some eyebrow hairs. I mean, that is a viable option. Oh, a dark gray? Yeah. Ooh. I'm just looking at my Holo Taco rack, but what about Great with a little bit of shimmer in there? That could be cool. That could be cool. All right, let's go back to these real quick because we need to get other nails done. Yeah, we're gonna try that. Yeah, like shimmering leather spandex, whatever it is. Don't know what the material is. Where is my, there it is. Some black stamping polish. I'm gonna zoom out because it's hard to fit everything on the screen here. Leather. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go for that leather look. Oh, I just nicked my thumbnail, but I think I can patch that fairly easily. Okay, pretty good. So, what I'm gonna do is take out the center X here, because I want that all to be orange. This is just a piece of Scotch tape. Nice. Okay. I wish I had the size changing stamper. That's something maybe I should buy myself for my birthday, because it's a little big for this nail, but we can make it work. Oops. Okay. You know, that did not center it as much as I wanted to. That's okay. We can make some adjustments. I'm trying to decide, is that too thick? A little bit. Hello Polish Mess, thank you for the birthday wishes. You don't know what anime hero clothes are made of, but superheroes usually made of nanites and unstable molecules. I don't know. It could be any of those things, but we're gonna go with pleather because that is the perfect description of this polish. It is pleather colored. Oh, I need to thank. Hang on. Let me pull it up. I don't know if you guys saw all the amazing manis that people posted for the birthday collab, but I cannot get over how amazing those were. Thank you everybody so much. But I wanted to find who hosted it. It was Tiffany and Ashley. Polished Mess. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. I love it so more. Yeah, I'm gonna do some more black. I'm gonna stamp another triangle to bring it in a little bit more. Yeah, thank you guys for hosting that. I know hosting collabs is not always the easiest thing. So I really appreciate you guys putting that together. And everybody's manis look so good. I told Linry she had to win by default because she didn't use polish, and that just tickles me. Bakugo themed, and it wasn't made out of polish. Superb. But everybody's made me so happy. I love all the science themed ones you guys did. I have so many science stamping plates and I just don't do them. I just don't do the science manis very often, so you've inspired me. You kept starting fights in the chats. That's what I like. You captured my essence. Oh, let me look at a reference picture and see. Or not? Did I not save one of his suit? This is like my favorite image of him. I should say my favorite scene because it's a very sad scene, but yeah, they're fairly narrow. Just come stirring the pot, kicking that poop. You try to do the collage in Canva. It's too much. Canva's hard. Oh, that's funny. Well, thank you both, Ashleys. Thank you. But yeah, Polished Mess, thank you. Tiffany, thank you. You guys are awesome. Can confirm, Allie was a menace. That's what we want. We want gremlin menace energy. Where'd he go? Where's my little gremlin? Did I click off of the gremlin? Gremlin energy. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of a mess, but yeah, I'm gonna keep going in with stamping to try and like slightly adjust until I'm happy with the shape. Could I have freehanded this? Yeah, probably, but nah. I don't think the lines would have been as crisp. You were trying to be a good little angel. You're always a good little angel. except when you're not. And I like both sides of you. Should probably get a new what is this called? Lint roller. I should probably tear off this sheet, but we're gonna push it. We're gonna see if we can get it to last a little bit longer. This one didn't come out good, so let me get off of there. There we go. Gotta want to make sure everything stays nice and sharp. You can always fill in the gaps later. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Looking good. Wait. Ashley and Tiffany are the most generic 90s girl. But we love that. We love that. Society peaked in the 90s, okay? And it's just all been downhill since then. That's a hill I will die on. Like, show me the proof that anything got better after 1999. There was some good music in the early aughts. I do like the early aughts music, but other than that... Kesha's dropping recession pop. Yeah, Y2K, it really was the end. It was the end times and we had no idea. But I saw a TikTok, it was really funny. It was like World Economist when they hear Kesha's new recession pop song and they're like, no, it's happening. I was like, oh, that's accurate. That's accurate. Alright, I just did some lazy girl nail art. I had some gaps there on the bottom triangle. And instead of going in with a brush and filling it in, I just kind of like used what was left on the stamper to fill it in. In fact, I wonder how lazy I can get. Could I possibly pull off this piece of polish and just place it? Oh, I dropped it. There it is. And use it to fill in this gap up here. I bet I could. Is it a little wrinkly? Yeah. But oh well. There we go. Okay, that's a decent looking X. Hi, Nick. You arrived right as people are talking about Kesha. She's amazing. I'm so glad she's back. You're going to your daughter's school show. Okay, have fun. Tell her good luck at her show. Have fun at her show. Thanks for coming. But yeah, Nick, I was just talking about how like Kesha's back and the recession is coming and it's just it feels nostalgic. Going back to a simpler, poorer time. Okay, here comes the worst part of any manicure, and that is cleaning up black stamping polish. Oh god. It just doesn't get off your skin. It just stays forever. Might as well accept it. It's part of you now. Your cuticles were always black. There was no before time. Nick may be too young for those simpler times. You've been with that party lady forever. Probably you didn't feel the economic impacts quite as much, but I mean, I was still technically a kid when 2008 recession hit. I was a junior in high school. Just kind of looking around like, what do I do? Kesha's amazing. Kesha makes some great songs. She has all the vibes. I don't know. She's good. That would be a concert I'd love to see someday. Not a big, like, concert person, but there's a few artists I'd really like to see. One I've already checked off my list, and that was Fall Out Boy. Kesha would be really cool. Yeah, some of the big pop stars I feel like probably put on the best shows. Who else would I? It'd be fun to see Post Malone. Oh, Megan Thee Stallion, obviously. I will be your father figure. Put your tiny hand in mine. I gotta see that for myself. Oh, really, Lackerdactyl. Okay, because we were talking about this a little bit last night. I was wondering what our age gap was. Yeah, that's Nick. That's how I feel. I remember my parents being stressed out, and especially because I was like about to go to college, and I was just like, You got to see her in 2022? Oh man. Oh, okay. So yeah, you're closer to Steph's age, right? How old is Steph? How old are my friends? I'm really bad at remembering ages, or honestly kind of caring about ages. Like, my in-laws were talking to me and they were like, well, how old are your parents now? And I'm like, that's a great question. I don't know. So I asked my parents last time I saw them, I'm like, how old are you guys? And they just like they're like so annoyed with me. They're like, you should know this. I'm like, why? Why would I keep that up here? Exactly. I'm still 17 up here most days. Sometimes I'm 23, but 99% of the time I'm a baby. I'm just a baby. I don't know how to do things. I'm not responsible. No, thank you. Sometimes I'm a 12-year-old up here, especially when I'm watching anime. I'm just like, oh, look at the explosions. Like, I'm not... Don't give me adult responsibilities. That's silly. It was a mistake on somebody's part. Letting me age. And then expecting things from me. Our parents were forced to remember phone numbers and birthdays as expected. Well, that's the thing. I can remember birthdays. I know what date it's on. I don't remember the years. I don't feel like that part's important. You know? But yeah, I know when everybody's birthday is. I just have no idea how old they're turning. My aunt used to gift me a calendar every year with everybody's birthday already filled in, and in parentheses she would put their age. That was amazing. I wish she still did that. But yeah, I don't know. This age is just a number in most circumstances. Don't take that the wrong way. You couldn't remember your anniversary today. I don't know when my anniversary is because we got married technically October 1st, but we didn't have the wedding until October 31st the next year. So which one do I celebrate? I don't know. Okay, Nick. What you gonna paint? I'm gonna swatch something. We've been feeling autumn spring colors, like hobbity vibes, so if you want to go ahead and do a brown. That's apparently what we're doing. Oh, glow in the dark taco over white. Never mind. Absolutely opposite of what we've been doing. Been with him for 19 years. Why do I still need this info? Thank you, Linry. Thank you. It's not important. How long y'all been together? I don't know. How old are your dogs? I don't really know. Gonna be completely honest. How long have you had Cappy? I have no idea. Should I know? Yes. Do I know? No. Okay, I'm taking a break from the snail because I don't think this cuticle will ever be clean again. It is what it is. Black stamping polish. What is time even? I don't know, because I'm shocked. I'm shocked that 2016 wasn't 3 years ago. Like, that's just a random example, but like, you know, someone will be like, oh yeah, 2008. I'm like, oh yeah, it was like maybe what? 10 years ago max? What do you mean? What do you mean it was... Okay, hang on, I gotta do math. 18, 19, 20, 21, 25, what, 17 years ago. You're doing your nails to be ready for the club. Oh, okay, yeah. If you're gonna go to the club, they do need the glow. So, I got you. Oh, tits! You're the one who was asking about my, my Peely journal. I showed it off earlier, but let me know if you want me to pull that out again. That's what I'm saying, Linry. Talking about what year it is and how long ago things are, all it does is hurt people. We don't need to talk about it. Talking about time is the same as trying to clean out black stamping polish from your cuticle. It's futile and enraging, and we don't need to do it. So I'm gonna move on with my life. I'm gonna do something else. That something else should probably be finishing this decal. So let's take some Seal. This is great and very Bakugo. Thank you! We have a long way to go, but... Oh yeah. Assuming I don't say something crazy or something random shows up on screen and I delete the VOD. Because that does happen sometimes. I don't need this toxicity in my life. Exactly. Join me and forget how old people are and what year things happened. Don't worry about it. Or as I like to say, anytime someone's like, what's the meaning of life, or does the universe care about it? Not my business. Not my business. You had to explain. So yeah, is it tit soak or tit soap? Where would you like me to put the pause? You're like, you're crazy. Oh, Rahara, you just finished a nail set? Yay. I'm so glad you're painting along with me. That's so funny. I love Nicole. I need to catch some of her streams. Ooh, too much white. Too much white. Let's see how it turns out. We'll mix it together anyway. We can always add more. See y'all later, Chai. You know, actually that'll work. I just won't mix in all the white, and I think that'll be just fine. I will say, what I've learned about decals so far, they're a lot less forgiving than nail stamping, because it's all one texture. With nail stamping, yeah, you still have to work hard to color in the lines, but with the decal, it's all one texture, so it's very easy to kind of go over. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's precious. Okay, that makes me happy. Let's fill in his suit and see what happens. It might ruin it. It might not. I don't know yet. I'm so sorry. I've been yabbering away and I've barely done anything with these nails. I've never ordered from Mundo de Unas, but yeah, if they have them in My Hero plate, that would be awesome. I love them not obeying copyright laws. Pop off, my liege. Okay. I'm just gonna do his shoulder, and we'll see how that looks. Because I think if it doesn't look good, maybe I can like position it in such a way that that shoulder hangs off. Focus. Yeah, actually, the shimmer does not really come through, but I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm just a little worried about losing some of the detail, you know? But I think if I'm just real careful with placement, Maybe I can pull this off. Make it look a little less printed, you know? Yeah. Okay. I think that's working. I'm gonna leave the, like, I don't know what to call them, but you know, where you can see like his collar and stuff like that and his like little buttons. I'm gonna leave those, even though they'll look printy. I think those details are important. So let me just fill in where it's supposed to be dark. I'll go with that. It's so tiny. Oh my goodness. See, I'm genuinely afraid to do his collar. I just think I'm gonna accidentally cover up like his little buttons. I think that's good enough, to be honest. I think that's good enough. I think he looks cute. My little baby. Okay. What's next? Let's see. Oh, need to do the grenade. Do that real quick. That's easy. I'm just gonna use this little grid pattern. Thank you. And I think, yeah, I think black stamping polish is gonna look the best for this. White would stand out nicely, but black I think is more accurate to his suit. This is bringing me so much joy. Because I'm gonna be honest, most of the time when I'm streaming, I'm doing nail art that's for a collab or for a challenge. It's so rare that I do nail art just for me, to be honest about it. So this is like a breath of fresh air, honestly. Oh yeah. Grenade. Easy. I'm living my best weeb life, and I'm so happy. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know Tit Soak, but I love the name. Or do I know you and I just don't recognize this username? Fill us in. Who is this Tit Soak? We're playing by bingo rules. If it's the name, if it's the official name, I'm allowed to say it on stream, even if it would normally be inappropriate. More black stamping polish. Get out of my cuticles. I may just finish up cleaning the cuticles after stream because it's so tedious. Okay. Back to the rest of these nails here. On the X, we need to add the little dots. So let me get my dotting tool. A very small dotting tool. I think the Kelly Marissa one will work. Dot. Oh, I'm off camera. You guys aren't using the new command. Let me know when I'm off camera. Dot. So far, so good. Your Barbarelle in Discord? Oh, okay. Tit Soak is a Twilight thing. Saw it as a polished name. Okay, see, I'm not super deep into the Twilight lore, so that's good to know that there's You changed it because you made you laugh when you looked up. I mean, yeah, it's good stuff. I'm trying to think. What is it? I'll know it if someone says it, but what is it an acronym for? I know it's a famous line. This is thank you. This is the skin of a killer, Bella. Thank you. I was like, I'm gonna know it when you say it. That's so funny. We love some good Twilight lore. Let's see. What do we need to do next? I need to patch this little uh-oh on my thumb. Let me do that real quick. Because on my thumb, I think I want to try and do his skull t-shirt. I'm just gonna do another coat. 3 coats never hurt nobody. Especially with a glitter curly. There we go. This is the skin of a killer, Bella. It's not beautiful. Alright, back to the nails. So the question on the pinky is, do I go in with black and like sharpen up the inside there, or do I just kind of leave this shape? Ironically, you're not a Twilight fan, but you like how people get super into it. That's how I feel too. I have watched all but one of the movies with everybody in the Discord, and they were bad. But I'm so glad so many people find joy in it. Because I found joy watching it with the people who are into it. I'm like, yeah, it's fun to watch fans go. Do their thing. Maybe I'll just leave it... I think I'll just leave it orange. I don't think we need to do extra black on the inside. Why did I choose this orange? It's so bad. I should honestly stick it in my drawer so it's out of sight, out of mind. I'm just like, oh, I need an orange. Let me grab, oh my gourd. Oh yeah, it's terrible. Like I forget every time. But that's okay. Putting it over white, it's working just fine. There we go. Cute. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel, Linry. It's such a good orange, but like, why is it see-through? Man, I'm wondering if this orange is like too dark. They kind of contrast a lot, don't they? What do you guys think? I know, the perfect orange, it must be cursed by being a bad formula. I don't know. Do you think that the orange on the pinky clashes with the orange on the X too much? You like it? I like it too. But I wonder if I should go in with some black just to sharpen it up a little bit. But you know, it's the pinky. We'll worry about it later. For now, I've been a little bit avoiding getting this ready, but we need to get this boy on this nail. So let me grab some sticky base. I have a better sticky base. Because the problem with this one is the orange really does show up on white. So I wonder if, do you guys think the quick dry base will be sticky enough? Let's try it. Makes each finger stand out and not blend together. That's true. I didn't think about that when I put the 2 orange designs next to each other, but you know, it works. You have a similar orange from Essie, and that formula is also weirdly translucent, I guess. And I have other Orleys that are this. It must be because I have an Orly Lion's Mane, I think it's called. That's pretty much this color, and it's also like a semi-sheer. I'm like, what the heck? I don't know. Yeah, let's try it with the quick dry base, because on my experiment I did earlier, the orange of the bonder showed up on the white and it kind of tinted it, and I did not like that. So this might tint it slightly purple, but that's a lot less noticeable than if it was tinted orange. In the meantime, while that's getting tacky, Bakugo child. Let's look for... that's actually not the skull I want. Bakugo skull shirt. Yeah, there we go. So this is what I'm going to try and draw on my thumb. As a child, he also wore like a little skull shirt, and then as a teenager, he's still wearing a skull shirt, and I think that's so cute. So yeah. Gosh, how should I start? I guess I should start with like the middle column. How many teeth does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a weird design. I think we can do it. So that'll go on the thumb. Okay. Oh no, it got a hair on it. Alright, it feels pretty tacky. Let's do this. I'm gonna zoom in for you. So you can see if this works or not. He's look at my boy. Look at this precious little guy. Oh my goodness. A little bit of the details are lost, but it's really not too bad. No cowards in nail art, exactly. Look, oh, I'm so happy with them. That came out really good. Okay, let me get this back on. Zoom out a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is just go in with my little weird nail scissors and just kind of trim off the decal as best I can. And I think that'll work, because I did discover that acetone will not melt whatever this is made out of. So gotta kind of trim it to your nail and then seal it in with top coat. Yay! He came out so good. He's a little wrinkly, but I think some whatchamacallit, some smoothing top coat will take care of that, hopefully. The wrinkles were very prominent on my experimental nail, but I'm hoping, since we used a lot less water with this one, should be fine. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of try to curl the edges under. All that work and most of it got cut off. That's okay. Oops. Let me get that focus. There we go. Look at the baby. I'm so excited to have a character on my nail. Y'all are gonna see a lot of decals from me in the near future, I think. I think this might be my new. A full year of trauma will make you wrinkly. I mean, it's true. There should have been a lot more gray hairs on the teachers by the end of the show, I tell you what. I think All Might is the only one who really showed his trauma. He was like, oh my god. These kids. Let's see. Let's squish it in. Yeah, I really should have trimmed this down before. Before putting the water on, because there's a lot of decal left on my skin up here. But I think I can kind of pick it off. Kinda. Where's my tweezers? Maybe just kind of tuck in the rest of it. Ooh, don't pull the image. Don't pull the image. He's quite wrinkly. don't know. As long as his face isn't too wrinkly, or his hair, you know, where there's a lot of solid color, I think it'll be okay. I wonder if I can use my stamper to kind of smooth it out a little bit. Yeah. Pretty wrinkly. I think you only watched 20 episodes. Okay, so you got through the first season, plus a little bit. You've been looking for a Sailor Moon flesh color. Yeah, so what I mixed Thiolater Chai with a drop of white, and that got me a pretty good anime skin color. But yeah, let's put a top coat on and see if that smooths them out, and then I need to work on my skull. Come on, glisten and glow. Save the day. Top coat fixes everything, right? Including wrinkly decals. Oh! Just don't look too close. I'll try to photograph my nails in such a way that you don't see the wrinkles too badly. I'm so happy. Oh, my Bakugo nails. Aha! Turn off the autofocus. Look at him. Oh, it came out cute. Let's see. Definitely recognizable. Yeah, you can tell who it is. I think I can get a photograph where hopefully the like extra decal that's hanging off the side and the wrinkles don't show up, but you'll still be able to tell what's going on. You're a big pusher of color clubs in the buff, the perfect anime person skin color. I need to get some color clubs. Cause yeah, there's a couple like staple like art colors that I need, including a lot of like skin tone colors. Thank you. I'm so happy with these. Let's finish off with the thumb and call it a night. Then I'll send my husband to the grocery store to get me a single slice of chocolate cake. Because that's what I think I'm craving. Alright, I'm gonna look at the inspo picture again. Well, I say inspo picture, the literal what we're trying to recreate here. Okay. I just focus. Luckily, it's on the thumb, so if it comes out terrible, thumbs don't count. But yeah, I think I'll start with that middle piece. Boop. Boop. Oh, let me zoom in for you guys. I said nyong. There we go. Thumbnail is test nail. Yeah, normally I don't end with the thumb, but tonight that's what we're doing, I guess. Little bristles flaying out. Come on, stay together. How am I gonna fit in these tiny little... Oh, it's so small. I don't know if I can get all four in. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh my god. Okay. It's not perfect, but that's all we're gonna be able to get. Yours has a narwhal with a dubious smile. That's true. Thumbs don't count. What program did I use for that Zoom noise? It's the Danny Shout stream bundle. Lots of great sound effects. Alright, this just kind of goes out. Oops, that line is too thick. Oh well. That's what we're working with. That's horribly uneven. I don't care. It's the thumb. It is what it is. We don't have to talk about the thumb. If I decide I really hate it later, I'll just take it off and put another decal on. All right. Y'all, I'm so happy. I have my favorite character of all time on my nails right now. I have my friends in stream, in chat. He's a little wrinkly, but he's on my nails. I'm so happy. My thumb tip is so white, do not suffer from yellow staining. Honestly, I keep my manis on for such a short period of time that I don't have very bad staining. And I use 2 base coats for that purpose. I have my peel off base coat and then a regular sticky base coat to try and protect a little bit, and it works fairly well. I still get some staining, but yeah, these will be off within a 24-hour period. So polish rarely has time to soak into my nails and stain. Oh, thank you guys. I'm so happy you guys were here with me while we did this little experiment. Expect more water slide decals. This was a lot of fun and I love the result. If it would be in focus. Can we get in focus, please? Focus. Yeah. Nah, you can see all his beautiful wrinkles. Maybe I'll do a second coat of top coat and see if that helps, but you know, actually, you know what? I bet the top coat is shrinking slightly and that's making him more wrinkly. So what I'll do is I'll put on top coat right before I take my pictures, and while it's still wet, snap some pictures while it's still kind of glossy. Big brain. So yeah, I'll wait till it's nice and sunny tomorrow to get my pictures and then I'll post them. But yeah, oh, they came out so good. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me. I had a great birthday thanks to you guys. The forbidden top coat kiss. Yep. I'm probably gonna try and clean up these cuticles a little bit more and then go enjoy the rest of my birthday. You guys have a great rest of your week. I hope you have a great Friday, and stay tuned in Steph's Fanatic Ears Discord if you're interested in watching My Hero Academia with me. I might just put it on, and if I'm in there all by myself, I'll still watch it. I love that stuff. So I'll see you guys around. Have a good night. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Bye.